What's up, fragrance family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and I'm back at it again with another review. Today, I'm going to bring you something from a house that's pretty new to me, so keep it locked right here, and we'll go ahead and get into the review. But before that, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and go ahead and share it. Trying to get this up to 1,000 subscribers, and trying to get this fragrance community going. So let's go ahead and comment down below if you like this video, if you didn't like it. I just want honesty. If you have this fragrance and love it, if you have this fragrance and hate it, let me know down below. If it's overrated, underrated, whatever you guys think. Let's get these comments going, and let's get this video like, shared, and subscribed. So anyways, guys, you probably noticed that the video quality might be a little bit different, or at least the setup is different. So pretty excited. My wife surprised me and got me a tripod and a little light source. So no more having to do videos on an old broken card table and holding up my phone with the milk jug. So thank you for honestly subscribing to this channel with that bad, kind of setup, but humble beginnings, right? So now we can just move forward. I still don't have a camera or a computer yet, so no way to edit, but at least we do have some sort of better setup and light source, so pretty excited about that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this review. Today I'm bringing you something from the House of Mancera, and pretty excited about this because they're kind of a newer house to me. I did have a fragrance from them back probably a year and a half ago, but that was whenever I was really first starting to get into niche, and honestly, I didn't even know they were a niche company. And so I got it, I think off of a trade or something, didn't like the smell, and I think honestly, it's been so long, I think it was like lime oud mint or lime oud or something like that, one of the two, and didn't really care for it, so I traded it for I want to say it was like 200 mLs of YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. So anyways, didn't know what I had there, and honestly didn't really vibe with me, so I just kind of passed it off and didn't really pay much attention to the house. But I did a recent trade, and a guy gave me a little sample of what I have a bottle of now, and I really vibed with it, but the main reason why I got it was actually because of my wife. So my wife is very picky, and she doesn't like a lot of my colognes. Honestly, she truly only enjoys probably 3 or 4, like ones that she actually truly likes. The rest she either tolerates or honestly just hates. And so for her to say that she actually really enjoyed this, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get it. So did a swap with my good buddy Lewis. He hooked me up with this, and yeah, now it's here. So anyways, what I'm talking about, this is gonna be the little bag that it comes in, and I think it's kind of cool, honestly. Like, this is something that I think adds a nice little touch to any kind of fragrance house. They all come in boxes and stuff like that, but this came in a box that the box was damaged, so I just threw it away. But I had a little pouch in there, and I think that's so unique. And so, Mancera, kudos to you for thinking outside the box. Hey, no pun intended, but thinking outside the box and delivering just a nice little touch. This just, to me, screams, hey, uniqueness. We're not like every other company out there, and so we're gonna hook you up with this. And so anyways, open that up, and the fragrance I'm talking about, obviously because of the video title, but it is Cedrat boise, and this time I actually pronounced it correctly. So if you saw the video I did on Bond number 9, Scent of Peace, I absolutely butchered the name of this, and one of my subscribers commented the correct pronunciation of this. So thank you. You know who you are, and good looking out. So anyways, this is the bottle presentation on Cedrat boise, and I think it's kind of cool, honestly. Like I just like the kind of like long circular, almost tube like bottle. I don't know, I just think that's kind of cool. Fits in your hand real nice. But up here you do have the name, or the logo, the name of the house, and then the Cedrat boise, size, and then concentration right there. This is the Eau de Parfum. I'm not sure if they do Eau de Toilette, but I'm assuming since it's a niche, probably not. This is the Eau de Parfum. So anyways, yeah, real nice kind of presentation. And then what I really enjoy about this is the cap. like that twist off. How cool is that? Like, I never recommend picking your bottles up by the cap, but on this, man, it's not going anywhere. You can't pull it off, like, secure. So, hey, if you want to pick it up, if you're a cap picker-upper, if that's a word, then by all means, go ahead and do it with this one, because this one's not going anywhere. Go ahead and twist that off for you guys. Put it over here, and then go ahead and give you guys a spray. Real nice distribution, real good atomizer. Yeah, this stuff is good stuff, good atomizer. I like it whenever a company doesn't do cheap atomizers. Nothing like paying, this stuff up. I think 100 mLs retails for like 100 and something now, like on discounted sites, like 100 and maybe like right at 100, maybe even like 90, 85 bucks if you shop it around. But nothing like spending over like 50, 60 bucks for a fragrance and then having a crap atomizer. So this one is good, so recommended. Anyways, go ahead and get into this. This to me is like a Creative Ventus inspired cologne. I won't say it's like a carbon copy by any means. I do think that in the opening, this does resemble a more fruity batch of Aventus. So like your 2019 batches. I haven't smelled the 2020s yet, but I've heard that the 2020s are really fruity as well. So like batch code like 19S31 or 19P01, 19U11, stuff like that. That's what this to me really smells like in the opening, but instead of the pineapple, you're actually getting lemon. But what's cool about it is the other notes in here kind of give it more of a pineapple-y vibe. You do get the lemon, don't get me wrong, but there's vanilla in here, and I think that mixes with the lemon really well, and it gives it like this kind of creamy lemony vibe, and so it almost rounds it off and makes it like a pineapple vibe as well. So just a real unique kind of opening. But some of the notes in here, as I mentioned, obviously lemon and vanilla, but you also do have bergamot, patchouli, blackcurrant, musk, jasmine, just to name a few. And so this does honestly share a lot of the same notes as Creative Ventus, but I think that where this really differs is the lemon and then that vanilla mix. It gives it a real kind of like almost like a lemon creamy dessert on the dry down. And man, this stuff is super good. So in the opening, like I said, I do get the Creative Ventus vibe, but in the mid and dry down, I think it kind of makes it its own fragrance. It does kind of share similarities to the Bond No. 9 Scent of Peace. I do get kind of a similarity there, but even more so, I think this is a lot more creamier, and I think that it's a lot more fruitier in the opening than Bond No. 9 Scent of Peace. So, but if you're into the Creative Ventus vibe, if you like Bond No. 9 Scent of Peace, if you just like real fruity kind of tropical openings with some musk and blackcurrant, then definitely go ahead and give this a shot. If you've never smelled it before, I do think it is, safe enough to do a blind buy. That's just kind of my thoughts on it, but I do recommend sampling before. So yeah, so I do think that in the dry down is where the magic happens for me. Essentially, I get like this kind of smoky lemon, creamy dessert. It's not like it's not like obnoxiously sweet, but it is on the sweeter side, and I think that it's super good for like the spring and summertime. And I do think that with that black currant in there and the musk in there, that it could lean into the fall as well. I just think it might be a little misplaced. I do think that this one could be worn all year round, don't get me wrong, but I do think that if you wear it in the fall and winter, it just might be misplaced. And what I mean by that is it's not gonna smell bad, it's just you don't think of winter or fall when you smell this. You think of like spring and summer when you smell this. So, I mean, if you're rocking it in the wintertime and you go by someone and, they might think, well, it's like December, why is this guy wearing summer fragrances? I don't know. The average Joe might not even care. Average Joe just might be like, man, this guy smells really good. What is that? So, but if you're like me, I like to kind of break them up between seasons and stuff like that. Occasions to wear this, I honestly think this is kind of a Swiss Army knife. I think that you could wear this dressed up, formal, or you could honestly wear it casual and just laying around the house. I don't think this has like a best suited style. I mean, at least to my kind of nose, I think that this really kind of, it's just well-rounded enough to where you could do it really whenever you wanted to. Me personally, I'd probably wear it maybe for like, I don't know, dates or something like that. Maybe like a dinner, night out with the boys or something like that. Just kind of more of a fun time. But I mean, if you just want to put a white tee on and go to Walmart or Walgreens or wherever, I mean, you can definitely do that too. I really honestly don't think this has a specific time or occasion to wear it. So longevity on it, honestly, this has been my scent of the day for the past couple of days, just really trying to figure this out and see what it's gonna do. Man, I get like beast mode projection on this. I get probably about 12 to 14 hours of longevity, and then projection, man, I'm getting like a good solid 2.5, 3 hours of really good solid projection. At least that's from my wife. I did spray this 4 times, and then when I went to tell her goodbye, she was like, man, you smell really strong, you put too much on. And so I was like, oh, okay. So went and did a couple errands, came back a couple hours later, and greeted her, gave her a hug, and she says, man, it's still pretty strong, but it's better. So I mean, it's getting a lot of good projection on there. So I would say that off my skin, I'm getting a good arm's length of projection for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then after that, you're still getting a good 6-8 inches of projection. This really honestly didn't become more of a skin scent on me until around the 8-9 hour mark. And then after that, it was still sitting, I mean, it was sitting kind of close to the skin, but I mean, it was still pushing a good 2 to 3 inches off. So I do think that if you wear this, be a little bit easy with the trigger, unless you're going to be out and about. You're not going to be necessarily next to someone. You're going to be, say, like going to the mall, or you're going to like an amusement park or something like that. I definitely think that if you're just kind of by yourself, just walking, then you can do 4 or 5 sprays and be okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much I like this, I'm gonna give it probably an 8 out of 10. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's just the fact that I'm so burnt out on the Creed Aventus inspired colognes, and just that smell in general. Like, it's a great smell, don't get me wrong, but I mean, how many times can we smell the same type of smell just reformulated in different ways? That being said, it is a really great scent. There is a little bit of a synthetic opening, at least to my nose, and so for those reasons, I'm probably going to give it an 8 out of 10. How well it's blended, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. It does smell really smooth and fresh, but that synthetic opening really kind of smells really alcohol-y whenever you first spray it on. At least that's what I got. And then after about a minute, 2 minutes or so, it kind of went away, and it was just a really pleasant fragrance. So so I'm gonna give the overall rating on this an 8 out of 10. I think that it does lean a little more youthful, and so if you are looking for your first niche fragrance, and you're in the college range, just out of college, just starting to get your first real job, I think that that this would be a real safe choice for you. It's on the cheaper side of the niche realm, and it's a real easy gateway into the niche realm, because this does smell pretty mass appealing, if you ask me. I don't think there's anything that's real challenging about this. Maybe the cream in it, maybe that creamy dry down, but I mean, who doesn't want to smell like a awesome creamy lemon dessert? I mean, that's just kind of what I get. So yeah, guys, honestly, overall, really great fragrance. Recommend it. I guess this will always be in my collection now. I mean, if the wife loves it, hey, I gotta keep it, right? So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This has been my review on Cedrat Boise. Please, again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Tell your friends about this. Share this video. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I know it's a big goal, but I know we can do it. So All right, guys, remember, as I always try and say, if you love it, who cares what they think? Wear what you love and not what they say you should wear. All right, guys, God bless, and I'll catch you guys next time.